referee Rinu will get ready to drop the puck at center ice. Facing off with the Seawolves, there will be Dereski, Montgomery, Brewster, Barry, and Joseph against Baumgartner, Turner, Garcia, Mongel, and Stephen Bellew. Trying to get the Ice Girls off the ice. There we go. And they're off the ice, and we'll get started momentarily. Glad you could join us today. And we get ready to go. And dropping the puck. Face off one back by the Seawolves. And Liberty bangs it back into the Seawolves zone. This is Barry over to Joseph. Joseph just clicks it out of the zone. Pushed back in off sides by Liberty. Faceoff will come outside the Seawolves end.
Last night we saw the Liberty team come out fast and furious against the Seawolves, not really giving them too much room. I'd like to see if they keep that pressure up and if they'll be able to sustain it throughout the entire game.
Absolutely, and it's really going to see who gets off to the fast start today. Faceoff just outside the zone. And trying to line them up, and they do, and face-off out to the neutral zone, picked up by Bellew, who bangs it in. Back behind the net, controlled by Chris Joseph. Up the boards, and stumbling down is Montgomery. And turnover, back up to the point to Bellew, who's got it and throws it down low to the half boards. And met right there. Picking the puck up to Joseph, he hoists it out, almost catching Montgomery skating through the neutral zone. Shot right on, and Jones makes the save and decides to hold as Baumgartner comes in, looking to eat up that rebound.
Key for Stony Brook is slowing down Liberty early on. Key for Liberty is to take advantage of a slow out of the gate Stony Brook.
Yeah, that really is the key if you're looking at it from a
those are your first period goals for either team.
A perspective. All right, this is Dan Casano now. His line's out there. Actually, I'm sorry. Yes, it's Dan Casano with Mike Cassiotti and Ryan Kotkamp. Up the boards here to Cassiotti. Tries to carry out, bang back in, and losing it. Jones doesn't know where it is. Wow, little mayhem down there.
I don't know how the puck didn't go in there.
Back to the point, and the shot deflected back by Casano. Shot down low, wide. Kotkamp. Stony Brook just trying to get out of the zone, and they do now. This is Casano breaking through, coming in. Casano with a move. Nice move to the net. Sheet to Cassiotti. And the puck did not go. The stick check was made. Good play there by the Seawolves. Cassiotti and Casano. Excellent play together. All right, this is Kotkamp now up to Andrew Balzafury. His shot's blocked. Casano, there's a goal! And this line is making it happen, folks. This is like their third goal in 2 days, and it started with Balzafury at the point, sending it down. Deflection off a leg of a Liberty player into the corner. Picked up by a Seawolf player, back across the net, and in the net it goes. The Seawolves take an early 1-0 lead. And again, I gotta say, Coach Garafola has done a good job with getting these lines to work together. This line is now working well, and that's good to see, because that is a line you got to have production out of, and we've seen it so far. All right, Collins now with Lopes and Hawkins, and they get it into the Liberty zone. This is Pyrus controls, and he gets it over to Baker. Baker starts up, and he passes up the ice. It's a nice one over to Grogan. Over the street, breaking in on left wing. He backhand ones right into the breadbasket of Jones. All right, we just got the announcement on the goal. And another goal for Kotkamp. All right, face-off to the right of Jones. Collins on the draw for the Seawolves. And one back and banged up the boards there by Rafis, but not out. And now back down low and the puck's given away. Vinny Lopes picks it up, skating through the neutral zone. Coming in, looking to make a play to Hawkins, but nice play there by Pirates to knock that out of the rink. Faceoff will be in the Liberty zone. 18:02 left to go in the first period. We already got a 1-0 game for the Seawolves. They're facing off against Liberty University for game 2 of the 2-game set. Hawkins on the faceoff for the Seawolves against Danny Logan. And to the right of Bennett Referees trying to line them up. Players looking for advantages wherever they can get them. Face-off. Scrum in the face-off circle, and it squirts out, and Liberty picks it up now, and Liberty skates out with a 2-on-1. Trying to get back is Hawkins. And this is Foster trying to control his end. A shot goes wide all the way around. Here comes Collins now as the puck is banged back by Pyrrhus, and now Baker breaks in 2-on-1 here. He's coming in, he shoots, he scores! High rising shot, short side. Stony Brook got disheveled again on defense, and it was a 2-on-1, almost 2 in a row, and Liberty's not going to miss on the second time. Good shot by Baker, bringing it high off the crossbar, beating Jones high short side. We got a 1-1 game, not even 3 minutes played. All right. Face off. Center ice, this will be the Gervaisi, Brooks, and Freely line against Grogan, Ingles, and Garland, Ingles, and number 17, Crow. All right, in the neutral zone, turnover, and turning it back in now. Joseph will go after it for the Seawolves behind the net, and he bangs it all the way around, trying to get it to Freely, past Stephen Ballou, and into the neutral zone. And we're going to have our first penalty. A high stick is going to be called to Liberty. Referee channeling the play, caught that play. A little high stick taking Gervaisi off his stride. And the Seawolves will go on the power play. As number 12, I think it's number 12, or number 96, Ballou will go off for 2 minutes. High stick at 17-11. All right, face-off to the left of Bennett. This is Dureski on the draw, out there with Cassiati, Chris Joseph, and Cassano. And Cassano shoots it from the point down low, but didn't get through. Cassano tries to get the puck deeper, can't get it in deeper. And breaking out now, trying to break out. Good play here by Cassiati, and back to Balsafuri now, who controls it for the Seawolves. And he gets it up to Dan Cassano, skates through the neutral zone. Cassano is in now, and he'll set up. Puts a shot behind the net. Stepping in is Chris Joseph, who will get it back behind to Cassiati. Cassiati to Chris Joseph. And Joseph looking up to Balsafuri. Balsafuri sends it down low. Cross. Oh! Cassiati was looking for the backdoor play, but Nick Dureski was in the slot area, not really on the back door. So nice opportunity there, and maybe they'll look to do that one again. This is Cassano up to Joseph, who just kicks it in the zone, and back all the way into the Stony Brook end. We've got 1:04 left to go in the power play. Seawolves are going to be making a change here. Chris Joseph comes off. Here comes Sam Brewster, and Dan Cassano, cross-ice pass to Vin Lopes. Here comes Vinny through the neutral zone with speed. He's in. Vinny's going to set up now, and he's looking for help. He's got Montgomery at the point, and up to Montgomery. Winds, he shoots. It's deflected. Backhander opportunity by Sam Brewster, gobbled up by Bennett. 41 left to go in the power play as Liberty goes for a change. Seawolves only had 2 power plays last night, and they scored on 1 of the 2, so they had some success last night on the power play. All right. Taking the draw for Liberty will be Garland against Hawkins. And change really can't be made when the referee's arm comes down, but he's apparently going to let the change happen. That's Garcia on the draw now. And back to Lopes. Lopes up to Collins, who saves it from going out. Collins trying to make a play behind his back, but he does. Sam Brewster trying to get it to Hawkins, and Hawkins just misses, and that puck just squirts by Bennett out to the point and all the way down. Jones is going to have to come out and play it and does it off the boards. It gets it to Montgomery, who will go set up behind the Stony Brook end with less than 15 seconds left to go in the power play. And this is Lopes. And Lopes' pass is picked off in the neutral zone by McCombs. And through the neutral zone we go. And here comes the power play is now over. And we've got another penalty now going to come. We may have a high stick or a hold here.
That'll be an elbow.
Or an elbow, actually. It looks like the call will go against the Seawolves as Chris Collins will sit for 2. Actually, we've got 1 second left in that power play. Power play was not yet over, but it'll be even up for about a second, and then the Liberty squad will have a power play. Got a good crowd down here today, again, and everyone tuning in. Face-off up to the point to Baker, and now we got a 5-on-4 advantage for Liberty. Back to the half boards to over to Turner, and Turner's the man they want to get the puck to. He's the one that scores a lot of their goals, so he's got a great shot and good vision. He sees the ice well, and look at this move, and he just puts it on. It's blocked in front, and trying to get it out and do so is Barry on a backhander. This is Sbu with the puck, and he comes in now, and he's looking for Turner. Turner sets up shop on the half boards, and he looks down low. Down low to Garcia. Garcia's being manhandled by Joseph. Back up to the point to Turner, who's got an opening, but he decides to pass it across to McComb, who took a shot and a save by Jones. Picking it up is Sbu behind the net, and passing it on out to the point to Baker. Baker, no-look shot. Rebound. Loose in front, and a save. Chris Joseph dove in front of the player so he couldn't get a stick on it, and Jones found the loose puck and froze it. 58 seconds left to go in the man advantage for Liberty. You're watching the Stony Brook Seawolves and the Liberty University Flames in a 1-1 score here with 14:09 left to go in the first. Face up to the right of Jones, out to the point. This is Sherry now, controls, throws all the way down low. Foster unable to get it. Now Foster grabs it and throws it all the way down. And the Seawolves, Vinny Lopes is in on the forecheck. Vinny Lopes using that speed, coming down low. And Dureski now on the forecheck. This is a hoisted pass. This will be a high stick called. No, he waved it off. Out of the zone and in the neutral zone, picked up by Pyrus. And Pyrus looks across over to Baumgartner. Baumgartner trying to make a play in front there to number 16, LeBlanc. Back to Baumgartner, to the point to Sherry. Sherry's pass is deflected by Lopes. Here comes Sherry in again. He shoots. Rebound, saved by Jones.
And that's going to be a goal.
Oh, they're calling it a goal.
That was in the net.
I thought Jones had it. I thought he had it. I didn't see that. I thought the second shot, the first shot was in his glove, was it not? Did it go over the net?
Went into the net.
Okay. All right, the power play goal for Liberty as Liberty takes their first lead. 2-1. Seawolves got to be careful. It's a very explosive team. It's a very quick team and a hungry team today, I'm sure. So shots already are in Liberty's favor, 9-3. So let's see if the Seawolves can rally back. And we got the Gervaisi, Freely, and Brooks line out with Ambrose and DeTizio on defense. And shot all the way down into the corner. This is DeTizio who controls it, gets it up to the point, and the puck does come out of the zone. And boys are getting together here at the point. As, Stephen Ballou was smiling. He's asking Gervaisi if he's scared of him, and I don't know what Gervaisi said back to him, but all a harmless play, you know, in the realm of things. All right, face-off outside the Seabrook end. This is Gervaisi on the face-off against Erickson, and Gervaisi wins it back. And this is Ambrose controls the puck, and he's trying to get Freely on a home run pass, and it goes past Ballou. Freely was in, but he lost the handle. And Brooks tries to pick it up. Freely does get a hold of it. He's breaking to the net across to Gervaisi, but that pass is blocked by Morangel. This is Gervaisi now trying to control it, picked up by Freely. Freely's using his speed and his skill level here to help break some open ice open for the Seawolves. Gervaisi now controls it and trying to get it down low. Brooks puts a forecheck on, and now this is out to Street in a neutral zone, and the puck is kind of hemmed up in the neutral zone area. It's picked up by Morangel, who will just wind and fire in on Jones, who gets the rebound out, and out to Ambrose, who now gets picked up by Gervaisi, and Gervaisi will fire in and go off on a change. This is Montgomery in on the forecheck now. Coming hard is Brewster. Montgomery trying to get it to Brewster. He does. Brewster down low, trying to control the puck. Back up to the point to Barry. Barry looking for an angle, but shot it right through Street's legs and deflected wide. Coming in hard now is Liberty, and Barry controls it for the Seawolves. Banks it high off the boards. The puck is out of the zone. And one of the things that the Seawolves will try to do today is they will look to get the puck out of the zone. one of two ways: skating it or high bank off the boards to break the forecheck of Liberty. And that's a play there that Barry made to do that, force the faceoff outside. And Sam Brewster now uses that long stretch reach and gets it out to the neutral zone. This is fired all the way back in. No icing here as many players in the zone. So this is Chris Joseph now skating hard through the neutral zone. Is Dureski with a pass from Brewster. 2-on-1 down low. Dureski is in. He shoots. Rebound. Saved by Bennett with the pad. And we talked about Bennett's size last night. He covers a lot of the net. So if he goes down low, that butterfly is definitely going to take a lot of that net away. Stony Brook will be more advised to shoot the puck high here. And this is Montgomery just trying to get a handle on it and giving it up. Good check by Montgomery on Kuhn. Through the neutral zone. Turner cannot control. Barry picks it up and just gets it back into the neutral zone. Back behind the net now for the Seawolves is Chris Joseph. He'll set up shop there and they'll go for the breakout. This is Dan Cassano now skating, trying to get out through his zone. And hoists the ones to Cassiati, who just backhands in on the forecheck. It's Kottkamp against Baker. Kottkamp wins the battle there. Loses the puck, but picked back up by Cassiati, who loses a handle on it. Now it's back to Pyrus behind the Liberty net, and he gets it up to LeBlanc. And now comes McCombs one-on-one against Balzafuri. He gets the shot off and a save by Jones. Baker throws it back in. And a pass out in front there to LeBlanc to Pyrus. One-timer saved by Jones. Jones again looks like he's on his game. Shot from the point, gobbled up by Jones, and he'll hold.
Taking a look at the shots on goal, it is 13 for Liberty. That is not a typo, folks. 13 to Stony Brook's measly 3.
As we said, we knew Liberty was going to come with a game today. They're not going to try to. They're not going to walk out of here losing 2. They're determined to win 1, and the Seawolves would love to win the second game, but they're going to have to pick their game up.
Absolutely.
10:36 left to go in the first period. We got a 2-1 score. Liberty on top. Face off right to the net. And Jones gobbles it up. Look at how aggressive LeBlanc to the net, skating right past Tizzy, actually right past Hawkins.
And right through Jones.
Yeah. There you can see the determination in this squad today. So Seawolves have to pick their game up.
It looks like a whole different Liberty squad today. A more determined, more focused Liberty squad.
Yes, I totally agree. On the faceoff, picked up by Collins and hoisted out. Trying to get it out was Andrew Balzafuri, who did, but couldn't get it to Lopes, who was breaking. Now Balzafuri will carry. He's got time and space, and Andrew just hoists it all the way down. Throws a check on Garland. And now Hawkins digs down deep against Pyrus. 2 Stony Brook Seawolves against 2 Liberty Flames, and now battling down low. Here comes Lopes into the corner, picks up the puck. A nice play by Lopes. Trying to get it to him was Collins, but Collins was checked off the play all the way down into Seawolves' end and stopped by Jones. Ambrose controls it. He throws it all the way around. Lopes will pick it up and skate behind his net. Balzafuri gets it up to Collins, and Collins gets a pass up to Lopes. Through the neutral zone comes Lopes. Nice play to hold the puck. Lopes loses it on a poke check, and Collins picks up in a neutral zone. Regroups back to Balzafuri. Balzafuri's center ice pass to Lopes goes astray, and Stephen Ballou skates in. He's checked hard, and there'll be a penalty here as Ballou caught an elbow or caught a stick or something high. Shot right on, saved by Jones. This is a delayed penalty call here, and the Seawolves will touch up now, and off will go probably for 2 minutes for elbowing.
The high hits are getting called.
As Ballou did catch one up in the neck area, and I think he's okay, but he did get one high, as going off will be... Is that Lopes for 2? Surprise. Yep, Vinny Lopes going to sit for 2 for an elbow here. All right, face-off to be left to Jones. Seawolves are already getting outshot 15-3 here, and again going on their second penalty kill, which the first one did not go well. All right, trying to skate out is Cassiati, and Mike Cassiati just dumps it all the way down. He chases after Baker on the forecheck and putting some pressure on. Here comes Dureski now. He'll skate in, and he'll put a forecheck on, along with good touch pass across to Baker. And across to McCombs. McCombs now controls that puck down low. Trying to get to Garcia. He does all the way around to Turner. And Turner down low. This is Garcia controlling the puck. Up to Turner. Everything goes through Rick Turner. So you watch number 24 for them. You'll see where find that puck. They're going to find him and look for him to shoot. Puck all the way around to Turner, and he tries to get it back to Baker, but out of the zone. Tereski and Cassiati go off for a change. On comes Hawkins and Collins, and this is Turner now controlling and being harassed by Wes Hawkins, doing an excellent job on the forecheck, staying right with Turner. This is Baker now trying to control. This will go all the way in and be an icing. Actually, no icing. McCutcheon called it off. All right, Baker controls now in the neutral zone with 49 left to go in the power play. Loose puck in the neutral zone picked up by LeBlanc. LeBlanc is in, and he's checked off the play by Joseph, but still continues through. Joseph does get a stick on it and deflects it into the netting. Faceoff will be to the right of Jones. And we've got 38 seconds left to go on the PK for Stony Brook. To the right of Jones will come the faceoff. This is Collins on the draw against Baumgartner. Won by Collins and hoisted out by Bowser Fury. There was control by a high stick there. We'll make the call, and it will go into a deep faceoff into the
Liberty zone. The officiating staff much more alert on the subtleties of the game today.
Yeah,
good. High sticks are being called. All the details, the high hits are being called. They're basically laying the law down, saying you're not going to get away with this tonight, or I should say today.
And Bowser Fury right now is getting talked to by the referee. Probably maybe yapping a little bit too much, but they're no hard for wears here. They're off to the face-up we go, and Liberty wins it back. That's Baumgartner winning it, and this is Prius now to pass out to Baumgartner, coming down the right wing with speed. Tries to make a drop pass, does so. Great play. In front, and a goal. Again, this is Stony Brook backing up here, backing up, and paying the price, not attacking on defense. And even though you're killing a penalty, you can't just keep backing up. At some point in time, you gotta slow it down. So right now, I think Coach Garofalo's looking at his line combinations, seeing what he's got, what's working, what's not, and talking to his squad on the bench, telling them, let's get it going. All right, back to Cassano, Kotkamp, and Cassiati with Rafis and Foster on defense, going up against Garcia, Baumgartner, and Turner. And now let's see what Stony Brook can do here. If they can gather the muster and get their game back, down 2 goals. And the puck is off the referee here and hoisted out. Picked up in midair by Turner. Turner's into Baumgartner. Baumgartner's in. Baumgartner around the net, and a play to Morangel just missed. And overskating that puck was Mike Cassiati, who thought he had control of it. We saw that last night with Turner. He actually made a couple of nice plays. All right, this is Kotkamp now trying to control it through the skates. Cassiati now trying to get it back to Kotkamp, unable to do so. Cassano bumped off by Baumgartner. This is Kotkamp now out in front. Bennett picks it away with a stick. Nice play by Bennett. Up comes Turner. 3-on-2. They come into the zone. This is Turner now. Turner's trying to make the play to Baumgartner. Nice play there. Baumgartner going to the net as Turner breaks inside, leaving the Stony Brook D high and unable to defend down low. If that passes on on the blade, it's in the net. That's how quickly that play could be made. All right, here we go. Face off to the left of Jones. That's Gervasi on the draw, and he wins it out of the zone. Forechecking is Freely and Brooks. This is up, just missing LeBlanc through the neutral zone. Foster bangs it through the neutral zone and then bangs back in all the way around. Comes Rafis for the Seawolves. He's trying to get it out to Freely, and they can't get it out. The forecheck is just really intense right now for the Liberty squad as Foster now lost a stick again after losing one last night. Puck is now behind the net here, controlled by Jones. Jones fires it around to Brooks, who gets it back to Rafis. And Rafis is trying to get it up the boards, and he does, to Freely, who gets it. And we have a stick down and a glove down.
And we're going to get a pair of minors.
Matching penalties. McComb will go off, probably with Brooks.
Renew is not going to have it tonight. Looks like all the minor altercations are going to be called tonight.
Yeah. We got matching minors. So you have a lot of skating room out there, 4-on-4. And let's see what the calls are. Probably roughing, I would imagine. 5:52 left to go in the first. Stony Brook Seawolves trailing by a score of 3-1. After winning a 6-4 battle last night, Liberty's come to play today. And they are bringing it hard and bringing it fast. So this is only the first period. Let's see how things play out. Right now we got 4-on-4 action for the next 2 minutes, barring any other penalties. And off we go on a face-off outside the Seabrook zone. Chris Collins on the draw against Danny Logan. Collins wins it back to Balzafury. Oh, Balzafury fans on the puck. Jones with the save. And if you know, I don't know if you can notice this, but the ice in the Stony Brook end is worn out, and the ice in the Liberty end is almost brand new. So the ice down low in the Stony Brook zone is something to be considering because the puck is not moving as freely as it should. And that shot by Pyrus is wide and all the way up the boards. Lopes trying to get to it, and he does. Vinny Lopes trying to win it, trying to break in, but caught really quickly is that fast Liberty skating team. And we know Lopes can fly, so. All right, this is Collins now controlling and trying to get it to Lopes down low. And that's Baker making a play on the puck. And up comes Liberty, skating through the neutral zone is Baker. A stick goes high off of Baker's face mask. No call made. Turner with a shot that was blocked by Barry. And play there by Lopes trying to squill it back. Went to Chris Joseph, luckily. Chris Joseph is being forechecked there by Baumgartner, and now Turner is in. And Joseph tries to get past Turner. He's tripped. No call on the play. This is Cassiati trying to make a play, and backhanded in by Joseph. And Dan Casano against Margel on the forecheck. Cassiati wins that. Back to Cassone. To Dan Casano. To just Joseph, who just had his stick lifted. Might have had an opportunity for a goal there, but his stick was lifted. Now out of the zone comes, and that puck is offsides. As Morangel carried it in, well, there was still a Liberty player in the offensive zone, and that is offsides. Faceoff will be outside the Stony Brook zone with 4:17 left to go in the first period. Stony Brook being outshot 17-4.
You usually don't see this, but this isn't good for the Seawolves.
Yeah, like I said, I just think they're playing more of a defensive-minded role, but it's hurting them because they need to be more offensive today. And they should be taking more offensive chances, I think, than not. But we'll see. Maybe they just got to get going. Face-off, and it's won by the Seawolves, controlled by Joseph. And Joseph is in, tries to make a move around Morangel, loses the handle, trying to get it out in front. It banks off the back of the net. He's checked by Ballou. Joseph battling back behind the net. Now Cassiati comes back there to pick it up, and he loses control. Barry skates back out. This will probably be an icing. Oh, it's waved off because, again, it's the speed of Liberty. And the puck is past Ballou through the neutral zone. Ballou picks it up, almost picked off by Sam Brewster. That long reach he has. Yeah, Dan Casano now putting a forecheck on in the neutral zone. And here comes Barry. Barry skating in, puts one on, block it away.
The rest trying to bat one out of midair.
Almost. Step up here, D. Step up, D. This is one of the things that we find that is different from last night, where Stony Brook was a little bit more aggressive on the D side in the neutral zone here, and a big check there, Erickson on DeTizio. This is a cross-ice pass now. It's Montgomery's in. He shoots high, and a save by Bennett. Somebody shooting high. A good move there by Montgomery, trying to get one high on him and unable to get it in, but a good shot nonetheless by Ed Montgomery. Good to see him back in the lineup today. All right, this is Foster now, just hoisting it out and getting it all the way down. This will be an icing. Unfortunate play here because now Stony Brook it can't change. And Coach Garofalo is not happy with Renew on a call that was probably missed in his eyes, but
no, he's not happy that he was denied the change there on Montgomery. He was arguing that Montgomery was off the ice
already
before
right.
the puck was shot.
All right, so now the Seawolves have to get a line change as they got a tired group out there. So this is now controlling the puck is Tereski, so now they can go for a change, get Montgomery off, and get the next line out there. This is Hawkins now coming in on the forecheck. And Bennett up to Baker real quick to try to get a breakout. Back behind the net to Pyrus. And Pyrus' headman pass up was deflected through the neutral zone. Picking it up is Baker, who's already got one today. This is street shooting, and his shot was deflected down low.
The stuff attempt goes in.
And around about, Brandon Jones was a little slow getting back around, and that goal, that's going to cost them. That's going to cost them. Brendan's having a tough day today. A couple of those goals, I know he'd want to have back. So it'll be interesting to see what the Seawolves do here. Last night, after the 4th goal was scored, the Liberty coach made a change in goal and kind of slowed the process down. But Liberty right now is bringing it on, spanking Stony Brook 4-1. And the shots on goal is not a misprint. They're being outshot 2-1, 3-1. So face-off now. This is controlling it is Liberty in their own zone. This is Blue. His pass knocked down by Lopes. And up to get it now. Big hit there by Ambrose. And maybe by hitting a little bit more, they can start getting their game back. Stony Brook has not intimidated Liberty at all in this game. And that's one thing that they did last night was they did intimidate them with the hitting to the point where, you know, it rose awareness to the Liberty players. And maybe some of the plays of controlling pucks and things of that nature had an effect. Here's Hawkins breaking in. He tries to get a shot off, and he does. He gets it off while he's got a stick up in his chest area there, but he gets the shot off, and there'll be a face-off to the right of Bennett. As now the chippiness is starting to come from Liberty.
We're going to see some chippiness both sides.
Yeah, I mean,
Stony Brook needs to get themselves back in the game, and whether that's throwing some big hits or starting a fight or something, they're going to have to do something. But Liberty's got to keep their heads if they want to stay ahead.
Well,
Make Stony Brook take penalties is what Liberty wants.
I think the first thing Stony Brook has to do is they have to start getting more shots on goal, and they got to control the puck in the offensive zone better than they're doing now, instead of just letting Liberty take the game. Shot right on from the point there, from the top of the faceoff circle. One back by Dan Cassano to Mike Cassiotti. He ripped it into the glove of Bennett. All right, we'll do it again. To the right of Bennett. It's LeBlanc on the draw against Dan Cassano. And the faceoff, one back by Liberty. And this is Kotkamp now picking it up and getting it over to Cassiotti. He's checked off the play. Cassano comes down. And I think one of the things we're seeing Liberty do right now is they're doing a good job sealing off the second player in the Stony Brook in their end. So they're not letting the Stony Brook player get to the puck who doesn't have it, if that makes any sense. But they're sealing that play off, and that's a very effective play. It helps to keep the forecheck away from there. This is Kotkamp coming in. We're under a minute to go, and Bennett can't control that off his glove all the way around. Barry's screaming in, and he pokes it deeper. This is Kuhn picking it up, and he makes a move around Cassiotti and controls the puck, and he's looking for a breakout pass here. He'll control behind the net. Kotkamp, again, on the forecheck. He's being interfered with, and there's going to be a call. Sherry's going to go for interference. A good play here by Kotkamp. He should let him touch the puck and let him get possession. And
Stony Brook wants more penalty.
Back to the point.
Wants as much advantage
not a lot of time here. Oh, and there's a Chris Joseph stick blade. And a shot right on, and a save, and a rebound shot is a save. As Chris Joseph's blade goes flying into the corner.
Oh, but yeah, that had that look on his face. He just couldn't believe that his stick broke there. Those things are expensive, boy.
Well, it's just the blade. Yeah, he's got it on a shaft, so he'll just get a new blade or whatever it is. Actually, no, I'm sorry.
That's a one-piece.
That's a one-piecer, yeah. So there's another $175 down the
fine folks at Nike
down the drain.
Nike CMS.
All right, face off to the right of Bennett.
Thank you for your purchase.
Power play for the Seawolves. Short one, at least. They'll start the second period on a man advantage. But they need to start climbing back into this game if they're going to make a game of it at all. Back to the point to Collins. Collins has the puck, and he rips a low shot down low. Saved by Bennett through a screen. Picked up by Brewster. Brewster trying to get it back to the point. You got 5 seconds left to go. A shot off a defenseman, and controls by Baker, who gets it out, and that'll be the end of the first period. All right. For the Stony Brook Seawolves, not a very good period. They did close the gap on the shots a little bit, but they're still being outshot 18-10, and they've been outscored by 3. It's a 4-1 Liberty lead. Lots to go for the Seawolves. 2 more full periods. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back before the start of the second period. We'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. Glad you could join us today. Andy Mignani here, along with Trevor, our producer, engineer, and color man for the weekend, as Lear is on assignment and filming a movie. So we hope to know more details on that soon. And anyway, we'll get back to where we left you off at the end of the first period. Shots through one period. Liberty 18, Stony Brook 10. Trev. Just getting a gut feeling. Obviously, Liberty came out ready to play after last night, and it shows. A 4-1 lead in the first period, and not much of an effort from the Seawolves so far.
Well, if you look at the keys to the first period, I said it's for Liberty to get going and break down the slow-starting Seawolves, and for the Seawolves to slow down Liberty. And Stony Brook did not bring any checking at all the first period. Liberty brought checking, they brought speed, they brought shots. 18 shots. Stony Brook only got, I think it was 27 shots last night.
Yeah. I mean, not fair, and not to take anything away from Brendan Jones, who was still playing well. 18 shots in one period. Last night he stopped 34. Needs to get more support from the
let's put it this way.
From the defense.
The Zamboni had to do extra laps in the Seawolves' end to clean it up.
Yeah. I agree. We said the ice was definitely more chewed in the Stony Brook end and hardly chewed at all in the Liberty end. So Liberty now has a 3-goal lead that they can enjoy for, as long as they keep their intensity up, unless the Seawolves bring a different game. Last night the Seawolves came out. They were hitting. They were intimidating. They were shooting. And they were scoring.
There's no intimidation factor from the Seawolves.
None at all. There's none at all. Liberty right now is playing this game like they would like to play against everybody, where they're owning the intensity and the lead as well. So we're going to get ready to go here as Runyon will drop the puck, and let's see what the Seawolves will bring to the table here. I don't see any changes on the lines right now, but I would anticipate we see some. Right now the Seawolves will have a power play for another minute and 41 seconds, and try to take advantage of this now. Maybe try to get a goal. All right, we're all set to go. This is Hawkins against Garland on the draw, and it's won back by Hawkins and picked up by Lopes. Lopes stumps all the way in behind Bennett. Bennett trying to control it and get it out. He hoists it high and past Montgomery, who could not hold in. And back behind the net will come Collins.
This is a huge power play opportunity for the Seawolves. They need to capitalize.
All right, this is Montgomery up to Collins now. Collins drew the neutral zone. Nice move around Garland and loses a handle on it. And because skating is Garland on a breakaway. This is not looking good already here. And unfortunately, there's no call.
And there won't be any call because there is no foul. And the puck, the faceoff will come outside the zone.
Right. And again, I think the Seawolves here are playing with fire. I see some of the body language on some of these skaters. And They need to turn this around quick. And it's going to start with the players. Face-off will be outside the Sbu zone as the net was knocked off by a Liberty player. And this will be Dureski now on with Cassiati, Joseph, Balzafury, and Cassano. Cassano now over to Balzafury, and Dan Cassano picks the puck back up now, skates through the neutral zone, and dumps all the way in. To get it, it's Cassiati. Cassiati controls on the half-boards. Down low, and he's up to Balzafury at the point. Balzafury puts one on, but his shot was deflected by Baumgartner. Face-off will be to the left of Bennett. Dureski on the draw. As Kuhn comes off and Morangel on, Street will take the face-off. Face-off was one back. Picked up by Baumgartner, but Balzafury uses his stick to poke it back in the zone. Baumgartner behind the net, tries to get it out. He does to neutralize. Picked up by Dan Cassano, who loses an edge and then loses the puck. Here comes Street. He's in. He shoots high. And we didn't say there's been a change in goal. Derek Williams is now in net for Stony Brook. Shot from the point, wide. Deflected. The Seawolves are really having a difficult day at the rink here today. Pucks are bouncing off their sticks. They're slipping and falling, and just no excuse here, but it is what's happening. This is, again, Balzafury not controlling the puck. Coaches are going to need to make a real decision here on some players that just don't seem to have their head in this game. This is a 5-1 lead, and there are players sitting on that bench right now that are starting to hang their heads, and I don't know why, but they should start picking their heads up and seeing what's going on. This is a 5-1 lead against a team that last night we said was as good as the Seawolves, and the Seawolves were as good as they were. To have a 5-1 lead here early in the second period is mind-boggling. All right, Gervasi, Freely, and Brooks on the draw. Gervasi wins this. The Seawolves still have 8 seconds left to go in their power play, and the coach is back to regular lines. All right, fourth line out there, maybe try to create some hay. That's LeBlanc, who got that unassisted goal on a flub in front of the net by the D. Now 3-on-2 breaking in. Here comes LeBlanc again, trying to make a nice pass over to McCombs, but it was defended away by Foster. Here comes Freely now, skates through the neutral zone. And Stony Brook needs to get something going here right now. They need to get something in this shift or the next one to keep this gap closer than what it is now. Skating in with the puck is Foster. He gets it down to Hawkins, down to Gervasi, in front to Brewster, who just missed it. It was just off the skate. Last night, Stony Brook was getting those bounces. Today, they're not getting them. This is Brewster over to Hawkins. Hawkins in. Hawkins shoots high, and a save by Bennett off the blocker. Going for the short side high. All right, this is Garcia now skating in. He's trying to get it to Turner. Brewster picks up the puck on a drop pass that was missed. Brewster's in. He cuts in. He loses a handle on it. Dureski now battling in on Pyrus. Down low. Brewster puts a shot. Blocked by Baker. And now Brewster tries to keep it in, and he does. Brewster battling hard. This shift, the Seawolves are really bringing it this shift. This is the intensity that Stony Brook needs to have in order to get back in this game. This is Dureski battling down low against Brewster. Back up to Joseph at the point. Brewster unable to get a shot, got it off to Wesley Hawkins, and Wesley Hawkins battling hard down low. Hawkins now going after the puck. He's controlling it down low, throws it across, picked up by Lopes, puts one on, it goes wide. This is Joseph trying to control it. He does, back to Collins. Collins to Lopes, shot high. This is the shift that we need to see. And coming out with it now is Baumgartner, and he dumps all the way in. Wilms controls it behind the net, flings it all the way around. There's no Seawolf. 5 Seawolves in deep in their own zone. And going for a change now is Hawkins, and this puck is lofted high. Wilms will get it back behind the net to his defense and picked up by Joseph now, who heads up left wing and fires all the way in.
Good heads-up play to play the puck.
Yes. And a puck giveaway here again. Chris Joseph back on Turner. Turner dumps in. Wilms misses the puck, and now he takes out. And Wilms is hurt.
And they need to blow the whistle. There's a helmet off.
Wilms is hurt. He was taken out somebody lost an edge down there or something happened, and Wilms got totally taken out hard, and he's a little dazed back there. I hope he's okay. He's not happy about what happened here. The referee, there's no call. Clearly, it was a player who lost an edge, and it wasn't intentional.
Even an unintentional play, you hit the goalie like that, you got to call it.
Yeah, you do really need to make a play. You have to make a call on that. He's not someone that you're supposed to be hitting. I think the referee might be making a call here. Maybe not.
No, he's not going to make a call here.
All right, Chris Joseph is just skating off something. He's okay. He seems to be okay.
Yeah, he was just retrieving the puck for the official. How nice of him.
All right, face-off to the left of Wilms, who's replaced Jones. And back to the point. And thrown back in by Blue. This is Bowser Fury now controlling up to Lopes, who blindly throws it, but it's out of the zone. Montgomery was not waiting for that, was waiting for a different pass, I guess, but he turned his back on it. And now Lopes again is through the neutral zone. Seems to be some playmaking here that's a little out of sync with this line. And again, teams have a tendency to sometimes try too hard when they're down and try to do it all on their own, and they can't. It's a team game. It's got to be played that way. Ambrose now tries to control it. He's forechecked down low. Puck down in front low. The Seawolves are just not in the right position in their zone. The zone positioning is all wrong right now. And they can't defend because they're not protecting the lane. They're not and that shot was a wide open net that Street just missed. And right now, there is just bedlam in the Seawolf end.
He's got time and space. He's got to look up.
All right.
There we
go.
Touch
touch pass to Montgomery. Now Montgomery's in, and he tries to make a move around. Oh, and he's
that
hooked
should be
down.
Interference.
But no call. No call will be made here as Pyrrhus locked arms with Montgomery and dragged him down.
You can make a hit. That's legal. You can't hold the player, though.
Right. And I think right now, like I said,
and it looks like Renu's had enough, and he's going to be issuing a bench minor to the Seawolves.
Which tends to happen when things get out of control. And somebody will have to go and serve the penalty now, and the Seawolves will just put themselves further back in the hole here. Bill Freely will go in and serve the 2 minutes. Face-off will come all the way down into the Seawolves' end as Renu is basically sending his message to the Stony Brook coaching staff that he's calling the game, he's controlling the game, and he'll make the calls the way he sees them. Face-off will be to the left of Wilms, and the Seawolves are being outshot 22-12 here through 2 periods and down by 4 goals. All right, back up to Baker at the point, and Baker down low to McComb. McComb is controlling the puck, and back up the point. Bench minor penalty to the Seawolves. Shot across, one-timer, saved by Wilms, who was right there in the right spot at the right time. This is McComb now controlling the puck. Back up to Baker at the point, almost out of the zone. Baker risks one on and saved by Wilms as Steve Ballou was down low battling against Pat Foster, and
he's getting away with a few of those nice little behind-the-back cross-checks. As a defenseman, we live off those.
Yes.
Yeah, you get right into the...
Get into the grill, as it's called. All right, Dereski on the face-off to the right of Wilms, and he's going against LeBlanc for Liberty. And the face-off, puck is dropped, one back to Pyrrhus. And Sherry now at the point. Sherry just dumps it down low. Joseph tries to bump it up to Hawkins, and he does, and gets it out to the neutral zone. And picked up by Pyrrhus now, all the way back into the defensive zone, and he'll skate out. Being shielded very well there by Egan, 91. Pyrrhus now drops off the Baumgartner.
Pyrrhus gets leveled.
All right, and the puck is up high to Baumgartner. Makes a nice quick move around Hawkins, skating in, and puck is knocked off by Dereski. Back up to Pyrrhus, and over to Sherry. Sherry now controls at the point down low, all the way around to LeBlanc. It goes all the way around to Pyrrhus, who gets it over to Baumgartner. And down low is Egan. Egan gets control of the puck. and throws one in front with a touch pass, touch shot, deflection by Baumgartner that just went wide.
That one magically stayed in the ring.
32 seconds left to go.
This is a 2-on-0.
Good play here by Ambrose, being late to the game, but got the stick on the puck to block that 2-on-0 to the net. Now cross-ice pass here. This is Lopes skating through the neutral zone, trying to get it, but skips over his stick. And then a big hit on a
Baloo.
Liberty play on Baloo. He's down, but he's not really injured. Shot by Lopes, high and off the chest of Bennett. This is puck turnover now. This is Lopes now breaking in again. Vinny Lopes in on a breakaway. He scores on a backhander high. Vin Lopes puts the puck in the net. Maybe this is something that will inspire Stony Brook. That was a great shift.
That was inspired play right there. Hard work killing the penalty, and then right away putting the pressure on Bennett. Bennett is a tough goalie to beat.
And you have to beat him with a good shot. And Baloo is on the bench. He is holding his face. He may have gotten the stick high or something, but nonetheless, Stony Brook broke into the zone while he was still down on the ice. The referee did not blow the whistle for an injury because Stony Brook had possession of the puck, which is the right call to make.
Also, he did get up right away. If he was down, writhing in pain, they would have stopped play, but...
All right, Seawolves getting one back after literally giving up the last 4 in a row. Ambrose now controls for the Seawolves across. All right, this is Montgomery. Vinny Lopes scores the goal on the House of Fury, another assist. And again, this is coming in. Ambrose either lost an edge or something, but he got beat on that play. Thank God Wilms was there. Wilms made a nice save. The intensity is picked up, and what's happening is Liberty's game has elevated. Now the Stony Brook game has to elevate right now. They've got to take their skating, their playmaking, everything. They've got to elevate it rapidly to get back in this game. And let's see what happens. On a faceoff and a turnaround shot goes wide. Erickson with the shot. This is Sherry at the point. He tries to get it across. Montgomery does pick it up off a deflection, and he hoisted it back into the neutral zone. And this is Lopes, Montgomery, and Collins now, which is good to see this line put a goal in after they struggled on their last shift. This is Street now, controlled down to Erickson, and behind the net, picked up now on a fab pass. This is Montgomery skating in, trying to get control. Eddie Montgomery shoots down low, and Bennett grabs it on the rebound.
Seals are playing with a little bit of fire now.
Well, if they're going to do it, now's the time. You're down by 3. You got a period and a half to go. You're not out of this game yet if you can start putting pucks in the net. Let's see if the intensity picks up. You got Dan Cassano out there now with Brian Kotkamp and Mike Cassiotti, along with Tizio and Foster on D. All right, face off to the right of Bennett. And one back by Liberty. Marngel wins the faceoff and gets it up to McComb, who throws it through the neutral zone. And Foster thought his forward was going to pick it up, but he did bang it back into Cassano, who shot one right on goal, and Bennett picks up and will hold for a faceoff. 11:23 left to go in the second period. You're watching Stony Brook University against Liberty University in an ACHA Division I matchup. All right, faceoff to the right of Bennett. Dan Cassano on the draw for the Seawolves against LeBlanc. Puck back to the point to Foster. Foster, low shot, deflected wide. Right back to the point. Pat Foster ripping a shot and deflecting wide. This is Combs. Got a hand pass, and faceoff will go back inside the zone.
Now they'll go deep.
Caught by Ken McCutcheon. That faceoff will come back inside the Liberty end.
Again, just a reminder, hand pass is illegal in all zones now.
Yeah.
Offensive, neutral, or defensive.
All right, face-off to the left of Bennett this time, and Dan Cassano on the draw. And the puck goes behind the Liberty net, picked up by Cassiotti in front, he scores! What a play! Bennett went to get it, he couldn't get it, Cassiotti backhanded it, and that puck was poked home because somebody was in front of the net. And who's that, Larson? I think it was number 27. if I'm not mistaken, Dan Casano. Now, Stony Brook closing the gap little by little. I like the fight. I like what I'm seeing right now. Team is digging down a little bit now. Let's see. We got a 2-goal deficit here now. All right, on the faceoff, through the neutral zone. Shot in by Turner. And holding the puck, or throwing the puck behind the net was Wilms. Everybody thought he was going to hold it. Shot. Oh, deflected. Deflected shot, and then a save by Wilms. Went behind the net. And now Dan Casano did get it, and that puck is poked right back. Got to watch the turnovers in the neutral zone. Here's a 2-on-1. Shot and a goal. Garcia. Good goal by Garcia. Stony Brook turning that puck over in the neutral zone caused that goal. And as most goals are defensive breakdowns, that's a forward breakdown, and that can't happen. Got to get the puck through the neutral zone and in deep. That's a mistake by the Stony Brook line there that they probably want to get back. I know they want to keep the intensity up, but passing through the neutral zone against a team like Liberty, that transition game is a tough game to lose by, but it's a game most teams do lose by against a speed team. So here we go. 6-3 now, back to a 3-goal lead with 10:41 left to go. This is Sherry controlling behind the net. He hoists it out to the neutral zone, knocked down by Joseph. Fires in and out. Touch-up was made, and back in comes Wes Hawkins on the forecheck. Coming hard is Brewster. Stepping up is Joseph, who puts one on, but it's deflected. This is Hawkins now controlling it behind the net, picked up by Dureski. He comes in, he shoots, fires wide. Joseph pinching deep. Puck goes past him, and it's picked up by Brewster. He'll hoist it back in. And coming back in now on the forecheck is Hawkins in the neutral zone. Barry controls over to Joseph. Joseph, nice pass to Dureski, who tips in. And controlling it now is Pyrus, back up to the neutral zone, controlled by Joseph. Fires all the way in, and the Seawolves will go for a change. Some of them will get off now while they're in the zone, and the rest of them should get off as well, so they're not stuck on the shift late. Pinching is Joseph, and this puck comes out of the neutral zone. Dureski gets it, tries to fire it back in. Like I said, some guys got to get off the ice now. This is Joseph carrying in. He did get hooked with no call here. Chris Joseph with a low backhand shot, and was gobbled up by Bennett. And now Wesley Hawkins gets dumped down, and I don't understand why that happened. That should not have happened there, and the referee's just kind of watching it, taking names and numbers, and he'll probably make a decision on what he's doing as he's watching what's going on. As he looks like he's taking off at least one, maybe two players now. As Baker will head to the penalty box, and not sure exactly. Billy Freely's heading off to the penalty box. That's interesting. I don't know what the call on Bill Freely is, but we'll see. Offsetting minors. More 4-on-4 hockey. Rinion's explaining the calls to both captains. And we're just waiting to get the call on the penalty.
Shouldn't see any movement on the faceoff location.
Faceoff should still be in the zone, but although they brought it outside.
Did the defense step in? Coach Brumstead is unhappy about the faceoff location.
Yeah.
And they'll pick it up and they'll move it.
No, they're not going to move it.
They're not going to move it.
All right, face-off outside the Liberty zone. This is Dan Casano breaking in now, and he fires one on, and Bennett just gobbles it up.
And there's that offensive zone face-off they wanted.
2 minutes, roughing. Seawolves penalty to number 18, Billy Freely. 2 minutes cross-checking. Time of all penalties, 9:31 remaining. Second period.
All right, so it's a cross-check to Freely and a rough to Garcia.
All right. Face off to the right of Bennett. 9:24 left to go. We got a 4-on-4 hockey game right now with 2 guys in the box, offsetting penalties. And here we go. And face off, one back by the Seawolves to Ambrose. Ambrose with the puck. Puts one on, but it's deflected by LeBlanc. And it skips to the corner. Cassiati to the point. Back down to Cassiati. Cassiati looking for an opening, looking for Ambrose. Ambrose, cross-ice pass to Rafis, down low to Cassiati, who's controlling it. And across to Rafis, who loses possession. Skating toward it is McCombs coming in. Rafis is on him. Shot down low. Saved by Wilms as Rafis puts the check on. Oh, and a home run pass opportunity there was thwarted by some good defensive play. And now
LeBlanc
puck is sticking on the ice. Casano skated that puck, couldn't believe it. This is Cassiati now on the check with Pyrrhus. Rafis trying to control it. He's forechecked as well. And back behind the net is Ambrose, who loses control. And now down in front all alone. Oh, nice try to get through the legs from Baumgartner. Here's a 3-on-2 if it forms. This is Ambrose coming in to Cassiati to Casano, and Casano puts it to the net, and Bennett just kicks it away.
Bennett knocked the net off.
Yep, the net is off the moorings, and Stony Brook could change, but
Liberty will not be allowed to change.
Liberty should not be able to change. I don't know why the referee's letting them change. It should not be a change for Liberty. And it's screaming for the bench. Why are they making a change? They're not allowed to change.
That's actually, in terms of the officials making up their own rules, they are making one up here.
Yeah.
The goal's knocked off.
Again, Ringan was not back to see the play. Came a little late. And probably didn't see who knocked the net off the moorings. It was clearly Bennett, but we'll see. Face off to the right of Bennett, and Ryan Kotkamp on the draw for the Seawolves. And he wins it back to Foster. Foster takes a low shot, deflected by Kotkamp, and a save by Bennett. That was a screen, but good positioning is the reason why he didn't score. Low shot, deflected down low by Sherry into the corner. Kotkamp battling hard for the Seawolves and trying to get it out. Here comes Erickson, and he'll get it across to Kuhn. Kuhn makes another pass back to Erickson, and through the neutral zone they come. Battling hard here is Foster, trying to get the puck out of the zone. Kotkamp will get it back to Tizio, and Tizio will back it off behind the net to Foster.
5 to go in the 4-on-4.
And 5 minutes left to go in the 4-on-4, and
up
comes Garcia now with a pass to Erickson. Erickson's in the zone. Battle being watched by Foster, and we're all even up now. Trying to control it is Foster, and he gets it eventually. This is up to Hawkins. Hawkins coming in the zone. He flicks it into the corner. Bennett gets a stick on it. Good play by Hawkins to anticipate where that pass is going to go. And now back out in front here. Loose puck in front, and coming out with his Morangel. Good stick in the middle of the ice there by Barry. Nice pass across here to Hawkins, who's got Cassiati wide. Hawkins winds, he fires, and a save by Bennett. 6:49 left to go in the second period. As Stephen Ballou is back from the locker room and some repairs. And game's kind of leveled off again. Stephen was only down by 10 shots on goal, but trailing in the scoring department by 3. 6:49 left to go. Face-off to the right of Bennett. This is Jareski on the face-off. He's out there with Brewster and Hawkins on D's. Oh, a shot right from the circle there by Sam Brewster. Is nice low shot saved by Bennett. Again, Seawolves got to get people in front of Bennett. He's a big goalie, and you got to get shots up. You got to get deflections. This is Garcia, who already has a nice goal today. And nice play there by Chris Joseph to backhand it out. Save, a shot right on from the point. Blast by Pirates was actually redirected.
Yeah, that was redirected, possibly going top left corner, but
good positioning by Wilms. So Stony Brook will change their lines. They'll come right back with the Dan Casano, Mike Cassiati, and Kotkamp line, who was just out there. So obviously, Coach Garofalo's seeing that opportunity's fading away here. Got a whole period to go, but they've got so much to make up. And they need goals. Here's Cassano. Cassano in the zone. He shoots. It's blocked. Chris Joseph stepping in and keeping that puck alive in the offensive zone. Cassiati backing him up. Now the puck's in the neutral zone. Picked up by Kotkamp. Fires all the way in. Stony Brook touches up and comes back in on the forecheck. This is Chris Joseph now trying to control it. This is Kotkamp over to Barry. And Barry hoists it in. And back to get it is Bennett. Bennett sends it around, but Kotkamp picks it up. Kotkamp is lifted off his feet. Back to the point. Balzafury, who's on the ice for the first time around. Off the post! And Dan Cassano turns around and fires one. As Andrew Balzafury hasn't seen the ice for quite some time, but got a shot to the net. Deflected and rang off the post. And
Seals getting their opportunities.
Some opportunities, right. Trying to close the gap here. Got to keep the pressure on. Got to bring the shots. Faceoff will be to the right of Bennett. As looks like the Liberty squad's getting a little tired. I see a little bit of a wearing down right now. The Seawolves have done a decent job trying to get as many of their players into the game as possible. And Liberty already has a small bench as far as the number of players, so they don't have a lot of substitutes. So it does wear on you, but they are a strong and resilient bunch. So here comes Collins now. Collins does a little turnaround behind the net over to Ambrose. Ambrose is carrying. He hoists one up and over the top of the head of Lopes, and this will go for icing. These types of plays, you know, when you try to get somebody breaking through the neutral zone, if you can't get it on the tape, the best bet is to skate the puck up, get it to the point where you can get some penetration into the offensive zone. And even if it means skate it to the neutral zone and dump it in, that's what you do. These types of games, the transition game, as I spoke about, in the neutral zone, will come back and bite you. All right, face-off won by Liberty. Cross-ice pass here, down in front. Try to make a little tic-tac play. Morange, down, Baumgartner over to Turner, looking for Garcia to finish the play, but the Seawolves did a good job to thwart that one off. And they will change up.
Williams, smart heads-up play. Knew that the team was tired, throws the puck so they can get a change.
Yeah.
The more the goaltenders in the game making those decisions, more importantly, the ones that make or break the game.
Totally agree. Dureski on the draw against Garcia, and controlling that puck behind the net is Rafis, and he'll set up. And here comes Rafis, and nice pass out here to Foster. Off the boards. Pat Foster trying to control it. And again, a turnover in the neutral zone. Stepping up here is Rafis on a nice play. And back into the Stony Brook zone. But trying to control the play and get moving. Again, these types of plays through the neutral zone is what's right now hurting Stony Brook. They cannot get the puck deep. And now this is Turner, who's losing it on a bad pass. Lots of play in the neutral zone right now. Nobody's establishing anything in anyone's end. They're just trying to get the puck deep. And now this is Wesley Hawkins who does dump in. And good play here. Good play here by Rafis to keep that puck in, even though it might have been off. But right now you got two teams just looking for some space. This is Turner now. Turner in with the puck. And Turner's backhander high and wide over the top of the net. And the puck is deflecting off of Rafis' stick up the boards to Hawkins, and Hawkins cannot get it out. Pirates now have shot from the point, deflected back to behind the net by Wilms. And up to Dan Cassano, who skates in and dumps in and chases after it. Good soft dump by Cassano trying to get in there, but goaltender got to the puck fast and first. All right, puck now past Barry all the way into the Stony Brook zone. Chased down. Here comes Egan on the forecheck. And pass to Joseph up the boards to Mike Cassiati. Cassiati through the neutral zone up to Cassano. Cassano, nice soft pass to Cassiati, who picks it up. Cassiati skating to the net. Little rebound. He controls it to Cassano. Oh, his stick was knocked down and unable to get the shot off. Joseph with the puck now. He sends one into the corner. That whole front of the net was blocked. This is Barry now. Just putting one in front. Deflecting wide just past Bennett. And this comes Egan now skating up on right wing. And Chris Joseph is watching Egan. Cross-ice pass. Ooh, bounced off of Barry. Almost went in. Cross-ice pass in front of the net there. And almost went in. That was LeBlanc parked on the low back door and not able to capitalize. It's Joseph dumping in and following the puck against Blue. Big check on Blue. And the puck comes all the way around. This could be icing, maybe. Potentially. No icing. And the puck got stuck. Now it bounces off of Kottkamp. Actually, Bells of Fury, who's having problems controlling the puck. Back out to Joseph now. Joseph gloves it down and dumps all the way down. This won't be icing as Hawkins is in there first. And a big hit.
And we've got a penalty.
Yep. And I don't know what the call is because I was watching the puck, not the play behind the net.
And it looks like I believe we're going to get a boarding call here. And it looks like he's going to call Hawkins too.
And that's Stephen Ballou who will be off for 2 minutes. I think he's going to get Hawkins as well. As referee Rinyu is trying to even it up as much as he can. We got 2:13 left to go in the second period. Stony Brook Seawolves versus the Liberty Flames. Got a 6-3 score with 2 men in the box now, matching minor penalties, and it'll face-off probably will be outside the zone here.
Face-off looks like it's going to be deep.
Yeah, interesting how that face-off is deep, and the other one was outside.
Yeah, well, I think they're supposed to call it where the infraction was.
Yeah. All right. Well, the face-off would be deep in the Liberty zone to the left of Bennett.
That's where the puck was last touched at the time of penalty. That should be where the puck is drawn.
Back to the point to Foster. Rips one, and Bennett just made the save into the corner. All right. Nice move here. This is Sam Brewster now carrying out 2-on-2. Dureski off the back of the skate. Pat Foster now just dumps high into the corner and gloved down by Kuhn. Stepping up was Tizio, but unable to get control of the puck. Pat Foster just dumps one in, but it's picked up by Liberty as they come through. This is Garcia now skating in, shoots, and a save by Wilms. Baumgartner checked off by Foster. Foster trying to take the puck away and trying to do two. Oh, good move here by Garcia. And right to the net, and Wilms controls it. As Tizio having a little bit of trouble down low. He maybe hurt a leg or something. He's skating off slowly. Hope he's okay. And now we've got Dan Cassano, Vin Lopes with Joseph and Barry on defense. This is against Baker. This is McCombs and LeBlanc. Winning that faceoff was the Seawolves. This is now Vin Lopes skating through the neutral zone and then loses it. Now gets it back and trying to make a play around Baker, Pyrus, and now going back to again this Cassone. And Cassano actually has had the puck on the stick for a second. This is Pyrus with a nice move around Vin Lopes and controlling the puck behind his net. As the blank. We're in our last minute of play in the second period. Cassano reaches and doesn't unable to get control of that. Nice play in the neutral zone here by Chris Joseph using that stick. Very, very tightly contested 4-on-4 here. This is the pass to Joseph, who rips one, and it's off of Baker's leg. Chris Joseph trying to get around Pyrus and can't do it. Cassano is back on defense here with Barry, and that puck is all the way down as Liberty will go for a change. Dan Cassano now controls the puck and hoists it out to Chris Collins just past him. Controlled by Sherry. And up through the neutral zone comes Garcia. Garcia using his wheels, and this is
Garcia's got some moves.
Marangel controlling it over to Garcia. Garcia now still controls the puck as he's breaking toward the front. Baumgartner now picks it up with 4 seconds left to go in the period. Shot right on. Really playing against the clock there was Baumgartner. Well aware how much time he had and took the opportunity to make that move and shot it right into Wilms' chest. 0.5 seconds left to go here. In a very surprising period for the Seawolves, allowing Liberty to stretch their lead.
Well, we really didn't see much of anything besides the scores going up 2-a-side.
Yeah. Well, we got one more period to go, and it's a 3-goal differential. I think the Seawolves have the potential to get their game back and maybe get a tie here in the next period if they put their heads together and put their game together. Liberty's getting tired. I see it. You can see it on the ice. A lot of the players
towards the end of the period, they were not keeping up that same intensity play as they did in the beginning of the period, and their bench depth is definitely a factor.
Yeah, the sticks are up above the head as the players are taking between faceoffs. They're getting their air when they need to get it, and those are clear signs.
And icing calls will be very important in the third period.
Yeah. And I think what we need to see the Seawolves do in the third period is bring more shots. All right, we'll be back in a little bit for the start of the third period. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. See you soon.
Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. We're just about ready to start the third period of play at the rinks in Hauppauge. The end of 2, Liberty up 6-3. Pretty much a better effort from Seawolves and a little bit of a lapse from Liberty University. I'd like to welcome back to the booth, play-by-play, Andy Vignani.
Just talking with Brendan. Yeah, I'll get it in a second. Brendan Barry, that's defenseman Barry's dad, and just talking a little bit about, what kids have to do to make it into the pros. He had a kid that was going down the baseball route, and it is really true. A lot of kids have aspirations to take their game to the next level, and when you look at the NHL, what do they say? There are 890 spots.
If that.
If maybe not that many, maybe including...
There's actually 0 right now.
No, right now it's 0, we know. But if you think about it, it's pretty amazing when you got players from all over the world come to play in that league. Takes a special talent, a special player to be able to get up to that level. So,
well, we're going to need to see some special talent, some special skill come out of the Seawolves if they hope to pull out a win tonight.
Which is segueing into my next little thing here, that we'd like to see some spark and some good play from the Seawolves to try to get back into this game here. All right, we're ready to go. Start of the third period with
Liberty
a 6-3
making
score.
noise on the bench.
All right, face-off. Dureski on the draw with Brewster and Hawkins against Garcia, who's seen a lot of ice time today for Liberty. And that passes by Joseph is batted. And back in front here, Barry trying to bang it out. And the puck is behind the net now. He'll pass over to Joseph. Barry and Joseph become a standard pair here, as that change was made last night midway in the second period. This is Brewster now with a nice forecheck down low. Get it out in front. Here's Dureski with an open net, and he flubbed it. Oh, Nick Dureski's probably wants that one back.
I don't know what hurt him more, going into the boards or his confidence when he missed that shot.
Ooh.
Both
Absolutely.
equally painful.
Yeah, and Stony Brook now goes for wholesale changes, and this is Blue with a blast. Right behind, puck comes right behind Wilms off the glass, and picked up by Dan Casano, who skates up. And now pass just out of the reach. Foster was trying to go for it. I don't know why the defenseman is going up. This is Balza Fury now making a play on LeBlanc, but Foster going into the offensive zone, not being able to catch that pass, creating a turnover.
Egan got a poke in on Wilms, and he was not greeted by anybody.
Yeah.
It looks like
and we got a penalty being called here.
we got both of them going.
And I think Balza Fury is going to go off with LeBlanc. Maybe Balza Fury did respond to that little poke check there at the end there.
I think the Seawolves benefit on this trade here.
All right, we'll see how this goes.
LeBlanc has been all over the score sheet tonight with a pair.
All right, well.
And now we play four-side for the third time.
Four-side, it's been happening a lot in this game. Referees trying to keep it close. And McCombs on the draw against Dan Casano. And McCombs breaks to the net. Right from the face-off there. All from the get-go.
Liberty penalty number 16, Lindsay LeBlanc. Seawolves penalty number 3, Andrew Balzafiore. Each received 2 minutes on Sparta Montana. Time of penalties, 19 minutes remaining, third period.
And the Seawolves trying to get out of the zone. This is Foster with a cross pass from Casano. Foster's in the zone, and he tries to get it to Cassiati. Foster's knocked down, but Cassiati rebounds with the puck. And now out comes Baker. Baker 3-on-2. Foster's turned around. Back to the point. Hit comes to McCombs. Shot blocked by Rafis. Sacrificing his body, taking that shot off the leg. Now Rafis back around the boards to Casano. Casano skates out with it. He's being checked. Picked up by Cassiati in the neutral zone as he's knocked off the puck. These Liberty squad is doing whatever they need to do to slow the Seawolves down. High rising shot by Rafis over the top of the net. Stony Brook goes for a change. And now, past Rafis comes Baumgartner. He's in, he shoots low. Saved by Wilms, and crashing into the net is a Seawolf. I believe that's Sam Brewster.
It looks a little shaken up.
Well, actually, it's John Ambrose who came in hard, just trying to cover the backside of Wilms there, crashing into with his shoulder. But he seems to be okay. And again, Liberty getting behind the Stony Brook defense, playing with fire, and got to make sure that you got that guy covered. All right, this is Kotkamp on the draw here. And he tries to get it out, but it's kept in. Now he grabs control off the boards to Lopes, and Lopes is in one-on-one, and he loses the wheel. And Sherry was down there defending against Lopes, and now taken out of the play is Kotkamp, as he's just been totally taken off his feet by Kuhn. Kotkamp trying to get it back, fighting hard against Sherry, who's holding him off. And again, Sherry doing a good job not putting his arms up and just skating toward the puck while defending the play. Now Lopes picks it off and back to Kotkamp. Nice move around Kuhn. Kotkamp. He controls it back to Lopes. Lopes trying to get a handle on it. Can't do it. Pinching is to Tizio.
Good
and
pinch.
Tizio was able to make the play as Ambrose is 1-on-2 in his own zone. And the puck goes out to the neutral zone. Stony Brook's changing, but we still got 3 seconds to go, 2 seconds to go, and we'll be even up. Puck's turned over, almost turned over. And now coming in is Marangel. Marangel with a pass.
And he gets
Garland.
Turned into a rink ad.
All right. And now this is Montgomery with a pass to Lopes, trying to get control of it. The puck is bouncing all over the place. This is back to DeTizio here. And through the neutral zone to Montgomery. And past Collins as Lopes goes off for a change. Barry's out there with Joseph. Puck is high and outside the zone and thrown back in. Now behind the net, picked up by Chris Joseph. Over to Barry. And Barry skates up and he hoists a pass knocked through the neutral zone. And Collins unable to get it. A high stick call and it'll go all the way down into the Liberty zone. 16:21 left to go. 6-3 score. The Liberty holding a 3-goal advantage over the Seawolves. And now face-off would be to the right of Bennett.
It's curious that Renew is allowing Liberty the last change.
Maybe he thinks they're the home team. All right. Maybe not. All right. Here comes Liberty breaking out. And through the neutral zone. Nice pass, Morangel over to Logan. Logan ran into his own man and now got dumped on the play. Coming on the forecheck is number 63, Rich Erickson. And shot is down low behind the net. Skating hard to get it is Barry. He chops it, but he's a little late getting there. Street got to it first. Now this is a turnover, a giveaway, and a shot out in front here. Coming in and shooting is Street.
Seawolf got hit there.
And there's a Seawolf down, and that's Joseph.
That's Joseph. And you don't want to see that.
Chris Joseph definitely took that shot off his ankle. And he's writhing in pain. And right now, you got to hope he can just shake that off. I don't know. I heard the shot hit him low. As the Stony Brook coaches hold their breath here. And Joseph is still down on his knees, and he's now going over on the side. The trainer will check his leg or his ankle where he took the shot.
There's not much you could really check from out here besides, well, does this hurt, does this not hurt? So you can have an idea of what the potential extent of the damage is.
Right.
Not until you take it off and really get it x-rayed will you know.
Yeah, and I think Chris did take it off the ankle more than he did.
Looks like he's going to get up. He's nursing it, though.
Yeah. And you know what they tell you? If it's really bad, you know, you take the skate off and you're done for the day because your leg's going to swell up.
Yep.
If it's something that you can just shake off and get back on, you get back on. But if that boot comes off, it'll be...
Yeah, you're not getting it back on. I know that firsthand.
Yes. So we'll see what happens. There's a lot of time left in this period. Chris Joseph is a solid defenseman for the Seawolves. Guys are going to have to rise up and take those minutes and do something with them. This is Brewster now. He controls it. And he's hoisting it out. Seawolves are looking to go for going for the home run pass to get out of their zone. They're trying the easiest way to get out. They're using it, so it saves time and saves effort. Oh, Pat Foster falls down.
Manages to play the puck.
I don't know
legally.
what's going on with the skates here today, but guys falling down for no apparent reason is a problem. Guys got to check their skates. Whoever the trainer is got to check their blades on the bench. All right, this is Baker now putting it all the way behind the net. And puck is given away here, and a rebound pass shot by Turner, who directed it on goal perfectly. Wilms did get back in time, but it was a dangerous play. Seawolves cannot really afford to go down here one more. They need to be picking their game up right now. 14:59 left to go. First 5 minutes of this period go to Liberty. All right, face off to the right of Wilms. Gervasi on with Freely and Brooks. And the faceoff is won back by Liberty. Back to Kuhn at the point. He's looking for Turner, but that pass is picked off by Rafis. And his pass does not get through. And a turnover in the neutral zone. Coming is Garcia. Garcia's around the net. He loses the handle on it. Freely comes after the puck and tries to get it. And it's out into the neutral zone where Brooks is battling here. And Rafis is controlling it, and he hoists it up.
And that one almost
into
comes
the
into the
stands.
almost comes into the booth. That was the closest one yet.
Yeah. So that faceoff will go back inside the Stony Brook zone. We'll go for a line change, and we'll bring out Dan Casano's line along with Kotkamp and Cassiati, along with Ambrose and Rafis. And now Casano gets tossed, and Kotkamp will take the draw against McCombs. And face-off, one back. trying to control is Cassano. The Seawolves have to be careful because Liberty's picked up on how they're trying to get out of their zone. And the forecheck has now become tenacious. And now the Seawolves have to start taking the space that they can get and move the puck now. Skate and move. Nice play here by Dan Cassano. Good play to Kotkamp, who's out. Now to Cassiati, but it's off his stick. And they cannot control the puck to create a possession situation. And Liberty does a chip in. And in to get it is Rafis now. He goes short side up to Cassiati, who's being harassed by two players. I think Jimmy might have been better served going the other way, but nonetheless. And we got a puck. The net off the moorings. Part of the communication has always been for defensemen is the goaltender to determine what side has the weak forecheck and the strong forecheck. Am I right? So I would think that Wilms would be talking to the defense to tell them to go left, go right, or whatever their codes are, and there would be better communication back there. All right, on the draw, Kotkamp again taking it for the Seawolves against Logan. And Kotkamp wins it back, but Erickson gets back there first. He's bumped off by Ambrose. And Ambrose with a touch pass up to Kotkamp, who touched past it to Cassiati, but banged right back in. The Liberty forecheck is working well. Right now, they've got everybody in the zone. And I think the Seawolves have to see that. They've got 3 players below the blue line. Mike Cassiati trying to make a play there, and it just came back to bite him.
This is, you don't like to see this. This is play breaking down at its fundamental level.
Yeah, this is what you have to get out of your zone. I mean, they're doing a 1-2-2 and aggressive. A 1-2-2 they can't break. They've got to figure out a better way. Now Chris Joseph's coming off the ice. He'll probably be lost for the rest of the game, unfortunately. Yeah. That's a big loss.
Hopefully he comes back.
And hopefully it's just a bruise and nothing more than that.
The skates provide a lot of protection, but sometimes you just take a rocket off the side of your leg, there's not much stopping it.
Yeah. All right, Garland on the faceoff for Liberty, back to Barry. And Barry controls it behind the net. Now, you see the forecheck is set up as a 1-2-2 right here.
Very well executed.
Yeah, it's very disciplined. And the Seawolves have to get their opening.
They have to create motion. They have to hit a guy high.
And again, that's a ill-advised pass. It has to be on the tape. So, but the forecheck could begin to happen now as Lopes puts it on. And coming in 2-man deep now. Stony Brook's going to have to take some chances here. They're going to have to start doing some pinching. This is the Tizio now against Inglis. And Garland back there as well. Up the boards. And behind the net is Inglis, and he controls high right across into the slot area. Defended well by Barry. Back up to Kuhn. Kicked up, and Lopes already out of the play. Deflection, nice by Inglis. Good deflection there, right on goal, and Wilms picks it up. Stony Brook looks a little sluggish. I think Liberty is just playing a good, solid game right now. They're not putting any extra effort in other than just playing very sound positionally.
And what they're doing is they're shutting Stony Brook down.
And they're shutting Stony Brook down. They're putting on a little bit of a trap.
I mean, yesterday they held them only to less than 30 shots. They're less than 30 now. Meanwhile, they've got 40 of their own.
Yeah, now this is Hawkins now. And Stony Brook's got to try to get some players deep so they can hoist pucks out. Right now, all their forwards are in the zone, and they're getting trapped right in the neutral zone. Every one of their plays right now are getting trapped. It's a good defensive effort here going on.
And the Seawolves are getting frustrated. It is very evident.
Yeah. They have to stretch out the play. They need to put forwards up at the blue line on the other team's blue line so that it forces the defenseman back. So in the neutral zone, there's not 5 defenders stopping your breakout. So I'm waiting to see if the forwards try to stretch the ice surface. But that also depends on your good shot by Turner on the faceoff win. All right, Tereski will do it again to the left of Wilms. Ambrose, and Rafis can't control it, but and this will be an icing. .11:34 left to go in the third period.
Stony Brook unable to come up with an answer.
Face up to the right of Wilms. The rescue on the draw. And Sam Brewster was pinned between two players as LeBlanc came hard with his stick. And LeBlanc comes up to about Brewster's chest. So, I don't know. I don't know if he really wants to go that way. But
you know,
Sam
I've
Brewster
taken one of those fights. You don't want to do it.
I think if Sam Brewster just, threw a right hand, I think LeBlanc would be a little sorry about that. Sam's yelling at him now. I mean, Sam's not a physical guy other than his normal checking and body, but we saw him throw a couple of dukes one night. You don't want to get in his grill. He's one tough kid. All right, now LeBlanc and Brewster on the face-off. I wonder if he'll Eric Lindros him. No, Brewster wins the draw, and he gets back in front of Egan there and able to control the puck. Rafis now controls behind the net for the Seawolves as the forecheck is really intensified. And the only way the Seawolves are going to break the forecheck is they're going to have to knock guys down.
And that's what they're doing.
They really have to knock guys down. They got to just hit guys now. Now it's all about hitting because you got to back them off somehow, and there's no other way to do it other than doing that. And it's not doing maliciously. It's just doing it because that's how you have to do.
You got to make those clean checks and clean big hits like that one there.
Now, a quick reversal there. You see, these are the types of plays that the Liberty's making and Stony Brook's not making. You got to make these plays. You got to make, as soon as you get that puck, you got to know where you're going with it. Good play
Here's
here
a break
by Dan Cassano, who breaks in. He shoots high, and it's in Bennett's chest, and he gobbles it up. One of the things you can watch the Liberty squad do, with they're being very successful, the pass from the defense to the forward is clean. There's no Stony Brook pressure. The next pass across the ice is when Stony Brook is reacting to the pass initially on the other side of the ice, and they're catching them on the back end. So it's kind of like they're one step behind, and Liberty's taking advantage of that. And also Liberty's making some good passes on the tape. Down low, shot into the corner. And the Stony Brook Seawolves need to make tape passes, especially now. They got to make these plays. There's nobody on the back door there for an opportunity. 3 forwards caught on one side of the ice. It's almost panic mode. You want to make sure that you're still playing your game. This is Cassiati now trying to control it, but it's off his stick. Dan Cassano in the corner. Stony Brook needs a goal from this line. They need to come up big. Down low, this is Cassano trying to control it for the Seawolves. Cassiati to Kotkamp down below. Kotkamp looking for somebody to get the puck to. He skates out in front, loses a handle on it. Again, trying to do everything that he can, but he has no support to get a puck, whether the Liberty players are doing a good job supporting that, or there's just nobody moving opened. And somebody should always be trying to find somebody open. Good pass here, Cassano to Cassiati. These guys should be playing more together, trying to find somebody open. This is, what a pass by Mike Cassiati. What great vision. Saw Dan Cassano. But Danny's at the end of a shift, and I know he's probably tired. He's hanging in there.
Another opportunity.
He's trooping it. Here comes Danny again. Shot off the post! Oh, Dan Cassano, so close. Bowser Fury puts one on and right into the mid of Bennett.
That's going to create a offensive zone face-off for the Seawolves. If they can win a face-off here, they'll have a good shot.
Good shift by that line, that last shift by Mike and Dan for the Seawolves. Dan bringing one off the post. Oh, so close. 9:24 left to go in the third. Back to Bowser Fury. And Bowser Fury just throws it down deep, trying to work it down to Lopes. Montgomery now after it. Lopes was dumped. And Montgomery is dumped as well, taking off the play. This is Lopes now controlling the puck. And he almost gave it. He did give it away as Bowser Fury battles to get it back. Lopes trying to control it. Back to his D. This is Foster now. Foster up to nobody other than Ballou. And this is plays that are going to come back to bite you. These types of passes that are being made.
Hockey.
So, I'm sure the coaching staff is going to look at this and they're going to see why plays are not being made. It's just passes are being made to the wrong team. So Stony Brook has got to hang in there here. So it's a 6-3 score. They're not out of this game yet. If they can get one now, they can still be in it. All right, face-off. One back to the point by Liberty, and this is Turner. Turner with just a blind pass to the net, and it got through. Now up to Sam Brewster. Sam Brewster skating in, trying to get around Baker. Baker, good stick on Brewster. Denied him. This is Turner now coming in. Turner back to the point to Morangel. Morangel puts one on. Blocked away by Wilms into the corner. And now Hawkins going to the puck, and he just gets it out of the zone. Shooting it back in was Pyrrhus, and now Rafis. Back to his deep pairing of Ambrose. Ambrose trying to get it out. It's just out of the zone. See, nobody special other than a Liberty player. Now Rafis can turn and go. Got a lot of open ice here as Liberty's changing. Get the puck in, go deep, and go get it. Rafis puts one on high over the top of the net, all the way around the boards, and trying to keep it in, and they do, but it's out now. As this is Freely and Brooks and Gervaisi. Pass across to McComb. McComb with the puck. Shot! And deflected away by Wilms. Another shot deflected away by Freely. Rafis picks it up off the boards to Brooks, but it's too far out of his reach. And deflected back in. This is now Barry controlling it for the Seawolves. Trying to catch Freely. And out of Freely's range. Crossover to LeBlanc. LeBlanc in on the zone, and he gets a shot right on and saved by Wilms. Shots are really getting out of control here. Almost 50 shots on goal, 49 shots on the Seawolves here. Seawolves with only 24, literally almost getting outshot 2-1. But like I had said in the start of this game, I did not think Liberty was going to skate out of here losing 2 games. So right now, they hold the advantage in this game. Face up to the right of Wilms. And Barry, who's putting in a lot of ice time here, logging a lot of ice time for the Seawolves with the loss of Chris Joseph. And now Tizio out in front, and a save by Wilms. Outlet pass to Cassano. Cassano dumps and chases now. And he's knocked off the puck by Ballou, which should be an interference call, folks. Just so you know, that's a little late, and it's a little after the fact, after the dump in, but the referees are letting him go. Balzafury loses an edge.
And I can't believe that one wasn't called there. That was a clear intent to plaster him to the boards.
Well, the bottom line is when you're a big kid, they don't give you those calls. This is Mike Cassiati now controlling to the point to Foster. Over the stick of Balzafury. Balzafury racing hard to try to get there. He's not going to win that race. He takes out, and that's going to be a goal. That puck goes into the net. It's waved off. As the referee's waving it off, he'll probably call a slash on Balzafury, and who touched the puck before it went in the net, so that would stop the play from happening. So, again,
that's a good penalty. You take those when you have to.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has ruled no goal. And that was dislodged before the puck had entered. Seawolves penalty number 3.
All right, so the net was dislodged before the puck got there. How that referee made that call is well beyond me, because he was probably still skating past the blue line by the time that puck was in the net. But none of the call. I think the play would have been blown dead, because Balzafury, as soon as he touches the puck, it's the whistle is blown. So he might have touched the puck in the crease, which would then blow the whistle, nullify the goal. I think that's the right call. So I'm making it. All right, face-off, won by the Seawolves, and they bang it all the way out, right on goal.
Hawkins going deep.
And it's Hawkins in on the forecheck, and here comes Tereski now, and now out to the neutral zone comes McComb. And Foster trying to battle against McComb, skates right around him, sets up, back to Baker at the point. Baker over to McCombs, and McComb down low to Garcia. Back to McComb, back to Baker. And Baker, no-look shot, which I think everybody knows by now. And flex up into the screen. Jimmy Rafis picking up a lot of extra ice time in Chris Joseph's absence. I've seen him out there a lot. All right, face-off to the left to Wilms. Just under 6 minutes to go, and time is ticking away for the Seawolves. And that puck bounced off of Rafis as he lost an edge. And again, not sure how he lost his edge. I'm not sure whether or not the Liberty player actually may have poked the back of his skate to knock him down, which is not surprising. But anyway, he lost an edge and created an opportunity there for a Liberty offensive opportunity. To the left of Wilms, will do it again.
Face off one.
And this is Foster now, and Foster gets an opening and dumps it all the way down. Back to get it is Bennett. It's always all right, and here comes Sherry. Sherry to Baumgartner. Baumgartner to LeBlanc. No, LeBlanc actually is trailing the play up to Sherry at the point. Back down to Egan, who loses a handle on it, but they pick the puck up again and control it. And there's a trip, and there'll be a call. As we have a call on Liberty. It'll be, I think Baumgartner, 23, will go for a trip. And we'll go to 4-on-4 hockey. No, actually will be 4-on-4 hockey
for 52
seconds. Face-off will be in the Liberty zone.
And Seals are pretty strong on the 4-on-4. They showed a lot of good opportunities. They need to possibly get one here, and then get one on the power play.
All right.
Especially with one of the Liberty's top guys out of the game right now.
Face-off to the right of Bennett. And there's a weak shot toward the net, but went into the corner. And Stony Brook trying to control it. Now comes Liberty. Barry, just out of the reach of Barry, as LeBlanc tried to make a hoisted pass to get to Morigel, who was trailing on the play. And here come the Seawolves. This is Chris Collins now up against Kuhn. And Collins just whistling right on, and Bennett makes the save.
20 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. 4:49 to go in the third period.
There's Collins out there with Lopes. Logan out there as well. And a shot again from the point. Barry puts one on and Bennett grabs it. 15 to go in the 4-on-4. And Collins to do it again. And Collins tries to break through this time, and he's pushed off the puck, and now uses his body down low. But see, Stony Brook's got to defend the breakout. Shot right on and controlled by Wilms, and he'll hold. 1 second left to go, and the Seawolves will be on a power play. Got to try to get something going here. 4:30 left to go. Time is slipping away. Balzafuri will be coming onto the ice. As Foster is a little late getting on the ice now, and I'm sure that will be tossed from the faceoff circle. Now that's Cassiati on the draw, and Cassiati wins it. Cassano picks it up, and now the Seawolves are on the power play for 1:03. It's the pass to Foster. Foster in the zone. And tries to put one to Dureski, but he's held off the play. Dureski turns and shoots, and his pass is deflected. Shot is deflected, I should say. Cassiati being totally harassed on the boards here. Up to Cassano. To Balzafuri. Balzafuri's pass is right into the feet of a defender. So, again, trying to find that open guy. The guy totally on the other side of the point was wide open. And now this is Foster. The pass through Cassano, but good forecheck in the middle is slowing him down. He can't get through with speed. And this pass is off the mark. Picked up by Liberty and back into the Seawolves zone. 12 seconds left to go on the power play. Dan Cassano picks up the puck. The Seawolves are changing. There's a pass up the middle to Kottkamp. Oh, Kottkamp was going to get ready to shoot. There's a rebound in front. It's loose and picked up by Bennett. Looks like Kottkamp wanted to fire on that first opportunity. but the puck just wouldn't line up for him.
Right. The Seals were not able to get anything done on the power play today. In fact, they let one up.
They weren't able to do too much at all today compared to last night. And, you know, again, the team that's on the road's got to be in the hotel, got to be sleeping in unfamiliar quarters. You know, I don't know. And that shot right from the faceoff from Kottkamp to the net. And then Ballou just took Wes Hawkins down, and now the ref is down. And now these two guys are going at it because I think Hawkins was not happy with Ballou early in the game, and I think he's just going to keep pushing the envelope here because you know, the frustration has really gotten to the point.
Yeah, it looks like Hawkins getting some good shots in there.
Hawkins is definitely taking Ballou out of the play.
I think the takedown of the fight there goes to McCutcheon on Hawkins. That leg grab takedown.
So Wes Hawkins will hit the showers.
As will Ballou. As there is a zero-tolerance fighting rule in the ACHA and the NCAA and most youth hockey leagues. So it'd be very surprising if Ballou does stay on the ice. As they say, it takes two to tangle.
Yes, it sure does. Now, Ballou's going to go in the box. Hawkins will get 10, you know, whatever.
Oh, it'll depend on what they decide to call here. If they decide to call it as it is, which is a fight, both players dropping their gloves. And both players will be receiving a game misconduct. Yeah. Possibly additional games.
Players are talking some things over there, I'm sure. Trying to get some email addresses and some Twitter addresses for future conversations. Not. Yeah, there'll be plenty of time off. It's interesting to find out if the Seawolves are going to have to go down to Liberty or not. I mean, they were supposed to play 2 games.
Yeah, they were
scheduled to go down there for 2 games.
I don't know if they were postponed to another date. I'll be talking with Coach Garofalo following the game about what they'll be doing with that. And there, as expected, Ballou will be leaving the ice. It isn't known yet whether or not there'll be misconducts, which means they're 10-minute misconducts.
It depends on what the call is. Let's wait for the call. Usually we get the double roughing, the double minor roughing penalties, and
usually if it's double minor roughing, they're staying in the box. Those are 2-minute penalties.
But the 10-minute misconduct will avoid that, right? So
and it looks like they're going to get 4 minutes each.
Right. So double minor,
which
is less than the time that's in the game. So which is more than the time that's in the game. So.
2 minutes roughing, 2 minutes cross-checking. Seawolves penalty to number 14. Wesley Hawkins, 2 minutes slashing, 2 minutes roughing.
I gotta say, Rinyu is much like a lot of the referees in the
very
ACHA.
Creative. They're very creative.
Very creative in avoiding giving the fighting penalty. I mean, I'm not going to complain. I'm sure Liberty's coaches aren't complaining, but call a spade a spade.
And we've been saying
we've been saying this for years now.
Yeah, and Ballou is, I think, the name of the player that we've been calling Ballou all game. So maybe we apologize for the mispronunciation of his name. It's
All right, we do have an update. They will be coming to Liberty. They will be going to Liberty on December 7th and 8th to make up the games. Thank you, Rhett McGibbon, play-by-play from Liberty University.
Cool. All right. Face-off to the right of Bennett, and we got 3:18 left to go. We got another player going to be in the box here.
Freely's got a. Both teams
have to put.
Will have
a
to
player
have
in.
a player served in the box.
All right, now that we have a player from each team serving the penalties, we can get going here. Face off to the right of Bennett. And one backed by the Seawolves. Barry with a shot skips wide as a deflection went high past Bennett. And this is Lopes, put the forecheck on, coming up. It's Kuhn skating down left wing. And he fires one on. Wilms will hold it.
Being only really exposed to the officiating in the hockey to the Northeast, I wonder if it's this bad around the country.
No. Face off to the right of Wilms. Maybe we can get some feedback. All right, here's Lopes skating out through the neutral zone with speed. Being defended against by Sherry. Lopes puts one on, trying to catch Collins going to the net, but good defensive play there. And being bounced off the puck here was Garland, but it was picked up there. Now it's got Tizio with the puck behind the net, and he'll set up back there as we're playing 4-on-4 hockey, probably for the remainder of the game. And up to the neutral zone, missed on the pass from Lopes to Collins, picked up by Garland. Garland, it's Tizio down with the puck, over to Barry, back to Tizio as going for a change is Liberty, and they do it quickly. This is Lopes with lots of space, trying to make a move, but can't carry the puck too far. All the way back into the Seawolves zone, controlled by Wilms for Ambrose. Ambrose behind the net. It's over to Lopes, actually over to Cassano. And Dan Cassano through the neutral zone. Trying to get Cassiati, he does so. Oh, Mike Cassiati just missed on an opportunity to get by Pyrrhus. Well, actually, yeah, Pyrrhus. A shot from Pyrrhus. Blast. Saved by Wilms. We got 1:42 left to go. We'd like to thank everybody again for tuning in and watching us today. Goes from near and afar. And we're going to be done for now until
we come back in January.
We come back in January. So everybody have a good holiday. Have a good Thanksgiving, Christmas holiday.
We'll be back right after New Year's, January 5th. With a pair of games with Monroe Community College, January 5th at 8:30 and January 6th at 12 noon. Get both games on Seawolves Hockey Live, available at StonyBrookHockey.com.
All right. And 1:28 left to go. And a 6-3 game right now. Stony Brook is just under 30 shots, and Liberty 53 shots on goal. Back to the point to Ambrose. Ambrose will miss it. It's been the kind of day it's been for the Seawolves. This is Baker now. Baker coming in wide, and he shoots high off the shoulder of Wilms. And he's shaking that one off. Here comes Cassano through the neutral zone. Cross over to Cassiati. Cassiati shoots one. Oh, good shot. Just over the glove, but a little wide. And we're under a minute to go. As the Seawolves will split with the Liberty University squad so far this season. They'll play again down in Liberty.
And those games December 7th and December 8th.
And, you know, it's always tough for teams to play in Liberty. You know, they got a good crowd down there, and they do a good job.
Got a good facility. They've got a great fan turnout every game.
And Liberty's actually had most of their games so far this year have been played on their home rink, and they've had some mixed results, as the head coach had said. Their record, you know, should be better than it is.
I don't know what the extent of Bennett's injuries were, but I could have had a factor.
It's possible.
I mean, Bennett is an absolutely solid goalie.
Yeah, he's played very well. I mean,
outclasses Brown significantly.
Yeah. So, and he's a big goaltender. He covers a lot of the net. So, and he does move pretty well. So, all right, Ambrose now controls it for the Seawolves. We're under 25 seconds to go in the game, and that turnover in the neutral zone picked up by Gervaisi, and he crosses it over to Brooks, who dumps in now with under 10, and
looks like they're just going to hold it here.
Just going to hold it here, probably. One last pass in the neutral zone, defended against by Tizio.
That'll do it.
That's the end of the game. So the Stony Brook Seawolves go down 6-3, but split the weekend with Liberty University, taking the first one 6-4 and losing the second one 6-3. So Shots on goal, 53 through 3 periods for Liberty and 28 for the Seawolves. So the Seawolves now will only have 2 more games before the end of the season. They'll be playing down to Liberty, and they'll do it all again in a couple of weeks. So, but for the most part, what we'd like to do is say, for everyone tuning in, have a great holiday. We appreciate you tuning in and watching our program and watching the Stony Brook Seawolves play hockey against some great competition. And we look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. And thanks again for joining in.
Cover the holidays. Have a happy Thanksgiving, a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and a Happy New Year. We'll see you January 5th in the new year when the Seawolves take on Monroe Community College.
All right. Take care, everyone.